Hey folks, Steve here. Just a video on workflow and being on a job since I've had a few people request, hey, what's your workflow look like on a job? So I had already filmed yesterday when I had a more elaborate setup. Here, let me do this. So, truck and trailer. And I had a more elaborate setup out there just in the fact that I had the table saw, a table, and the binder box setup for what I was doing. I'm trimming out a hallway, which is a library. And so today, because of all of the inclement weather, just in the fact that I don't have a pop-up tent, otherwise I'd have set up out there. But this is actually more convenient. So what I've done is simply, today is about crown and shoe mold. And I have very little, it's a small room. And so I'm able to set up right here on this porch. And I have a table set up here. Let me flip this around. So I have just set up this table again. Not enough to get out that Paulk workbench. So just a quick table. Here is one of my sticks of crown butt cut and a cope that I have already done. So there's your cope. And while I was going to use my jigsaw with the Collins coping foot, which is already on it, I have 4 cuts. I have 4 copes to make, and I am just using basic coping saw and a couple of clamps there, so it's working out very, very well. And I am also using this trick that Ron showed me, and I believe he got it from somebody else, but basically just a jig that actually sets your spring angle for you. So, let me grab a stick. And you set it in there, whoops, and you set it in there and you get ready to cut. It's already at its natural spring angle. So flush, flush, and I'm ready to go. Whether it's 45, 90, 45, interior, exterior. Now normally I have an extension on my bench to handle long pieces, and I really need also an extension on my bench that way as well. But for the simple cuts that I am doing today, this is actually all the setup I need to make what I am doing happening. And so here's my workflow, and I will simply go through that front door right there where you see the lights and the wreath, and right up the steps with the pieces that I have. So this is the workflow, and I am staying relatively dry so I can go in and out of the house a little bit easier. And if I need anything, my tool trailer is right there. Eventually, in the next few minutes really, I will grab my air, I'll pull it out of the trailer, and I will wrap it through along the sidewalk, I guess, and then you see the blue hose already hanging down, and I will just attach into that, and that runs up through a second story window feed and allows me to then do cuts. Howdy. Me on a job site, just a continuation. What I thought was I would just show hooking up the air, just, hey, what are you doing here? All right, so second story window, got the blue cable coming on down, and then hooked in right there. Yellow cable I just pulled out. Just in case of foot traffic, I want to make sure that everyone is aware I have a couple of cables out there. And you can see it goes right under the trailer. So if I open up the trailer, so with the trailer open, I can go back in here. Let me flip the lights on. It's I'm working today, so stickers in the it's a mess, but I'm working. Just to make sure that the compressor fires up when I'm ready to go, I actually plug the heater in. I cannot leave this heater in because the circuit will not handle both the compressor firing because of the draw and the heater being on at the same time. So this has been on for a little while in the enclosed trailer, and the compressor should be warm enough to fire up, so I will get the heater out of the way. So if I need to fire up air on a job, that's essentially, pull the hose out. If I can feed it into the house, great, which is the whole idea. So the compressor stays inboard all the time. Matter of fact, I can't tell you the last time. You know what? I never have had that out of this trailer since I bought the trailer and moved it in. Once the cabinets went in and it was ready to put the compressor in for the first time, it literally went in and stayed in. So this is the workflow that I have going on today, and just super simple. It's just a couple of hours worth of work anyway, but that's Steve on the job site. So for those of you who requested it, thank you very much, giving me an idea for a video. And this is kind of a general quick workflow. Like I said, this will be set up for 2-3 hours max. 4 sticks of crown, 4 sticks of shoe, and then the library is officially all trimmed out. Hope you had a great day today so far, or getting ready to start your day, whatever it is. But hope whatever it is, you have a good one. Thanks. Take care.